This is me, and I'm about to call a 14x recorded in real time. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do it as well. I do this nearly every night with my friends. Now, do we always catch the bottom of the 10x and sell at the top of the 10x? Of course not. And you're about to see a perfect example of just that.
$15,000 off this thing.
What is memo?
Oh.
Okay. Okay, whatever this is. A little bit of Cindy. Okay, actually memo might be something. It's like two AI programs talking to each other, sending memos, but they like have a GitHub. What you just saw was me researching pump.fun that I use on BullX. My link is always down below in these videos. And I found a ticker that looked interesting. In that first little 2 seconds that you just watched, it showed that the ticker was just launched. And then when it migrated, it was around 100K, and I started really digging into it and researching what is there anything special about this ticker? Is it a copy? There's a lot of things to look for at this point, so I was looking for all of those, and I found that on their Twitter they actually made an AI model that sent Solana addresses, like it sent memos in the Solana transaction to two different AI bots, and I thought that was a little interesting, especially for a sub 100K bot. But what you're about to watch is why I didn't initially buy right after this. I'm scared from earlier though. I mean, like, I waited to buy till it dipped to 100K and then immediately went to zero. Like, I don't even know how to like tell if that's gonna happen or not.
Have a crystal ball. You gotta step out on faith, Chris. Deck is the AI, and that's the runner for the night, boys. We found it, or Chris found it.
Yeah, memo's at 300K already. I should have believed in it. Should have believed. I still might trade this though. So as you just found out, literally 30 minutes before this, not even that, I threw some money into one that was a little similar but a little less thesis, and I didn't do any research. I waited for it to go from about a 300K market cap to a 100K market cap, and it immediately went to zero. But this one just felt different. I really believe that this one was going to run, and it did. So I made sure I was going to trade it and not sit on the sidelines, which you're about to watch. Honestly, at this point, I was at a 2x. I was only in the trade for like a couple of minutes. I should have stopped here. I still believed in this token and I thought it was about to rip, but things start to really go south. As you're about to see, I have some buys not go through, and something pretty horrible happened during the middle of the trading process. God, I had another, oh my God, are you kidding me? Dude, I had another order not go through, and it touched my order, pinned it, now it's at 600K, and my order is at 290. That's insane. God, this thing's doing weird stuff. Such a clear winner too at the very beginning. So what happened was the trading platform that I was using had a bug and crashed. It happens to every trading platform that I've ever used. It was just horrible timing for this. By the way, I figured out a solution to that bug. If you're using BullX and for some reason it cannot connect to server, you can go back to your Telegram, you can hit start, and then you can use your backup Telegram bot, your backup BullX bot, and it'll get you going. Unfortunately, I didn't know that last night. So my buy didn't go through at like 280K. I would have obviously just tried to buy again, and I couldn't because I couldn't get in. And when I came back, the token was at 1.4 million. I saw this before migration at like only a couple thousand. I'm still being honest about this at a solid 14x though, because the 100 to 150K entry would have been really easy. And as you see, the token went to 1.4 million. This token's dead. Please don't touch it. I just wanted to use this video as an opportunity to kind of show you some of the things that I looked for. So some of the things that should have really stood out to you would be just find any sort of thesis that isn't done. So usually when I see something that looks interesting, I search it in the BullX search bar to see if it's already been done before. I check to see if dev is still holding or not. You can take it one step further because the dev can send to other wallets or have other wallets. You can actually check and see if it's bundled on Bubble Maps. If you don't use Bubble Maps, then you can just see how much the dev is holding. Now, the problem with this token, what happened later after this video is the dev actually started started selling off, and this crashed the token. This token's completely dead. I'm not even going to mention it. You've probably seen it or heard it in this video, but the token in this video is kind of irrelevant. I wanted to make this video as kind of a helpful guide of how to navigate of course, the BullX pump fund and what to look for. And essentially, like, is the dev still holding? Does it have any sort of thesis? Is it unique? These are all things that sound kind of cliche, but it works almost every single night. Now, a lot of you might have the question, I've got this before, like, if you're hitting 10x's every night, like, are you making a ton of money or anything like that? No, are you making a ton of money? I'm just, I get this question a lot, and I'm a very honest person. If you're hitting 10x's every night, are you making a ton of money? The answer is not really. There's a difference between being able to identify these things and being able to trade them. The amount of risk that you have to trade these and the amount of emotion involved and getting in and getting out is, and the amount that you have to calculate is difficult and is only for select people. Can you make a lot of profit doing this? Absolutely. Can you lose a lot of money doing this? Absolutely. Personally, I still continue to do it because I think that the reward far outweighs the risk. I have a small portion of my portfolio that I dedicate to being able to trade these low market cap Solana meme coins, and I have fun with my guys almost every night while we're trading in the free NRN Discord. So if you enjoyed this style of video that kind of breaks this down for you, please let me know down below, because this is very different than my rest of my styles, and I'll continue to make more like this in the future.
I should have bought this earlier.
I gave a thesis.